Happy Sunday, everybody. I hope you all are doing well. I'm sorry if I don't seem as expressive today. I'm wearing my glasses because I knew I was going to be looking down a good chunk of today, so I'm wearing my glasses. Still don't have a glasses redeem, I'm sorry. But I hope you all are doing well. I'm doing pretty good. Hi Blitz, and also I see the hey bitch from Barley, like hey Barley. And then Pokey, hi Pokey, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Not 19 hours into ZZZ. Listen, it's good. You don't have to wish in like some of those games, so. Hey Brian, hello. So, but yeah, no, I liked ZZZ. I thought it was pretty fun, and I like the gameplay of it personally, even though I know there's controversy around it, but I'm doing good. I think it's good. I think it's a fun game. I'm good, and you? I'm doing okay. I think I might have a bit of a cold, and I don't know why, because I haven't really done anything to justify getting a cold, but if I sound a little stuffy today, I'm sorry, that's why. But that's okay. I don't know how I'm gonna be I don't know how much talking I'm gonna be doing today, because today is a drawing day, and I wanna at least get the coloring done for 2 of them by the end of today, so hopefully I can do that and then maybe get into some sketching. I do have some base sketches ready to go in case I do get the coloring done, which I should get done, because one is already like halfway done, but these are the line arts that I did before my week-long vacation, and I'd never finished them because I didn't take my drawing tablet home. So, whoops. They should have been done a while ago and they weren't, so that is my fault. It's good, Brian. I hope your day's good too. I hope your day's really good too. Also, I don't have it up at the moment, but Brian had also gifted some fan art of Old Lady Alaska, which I am upset about. Just me holding like a glass of wine, and it's just like, ah, yes, the sweet red wine, and I'm like covered in wrinkles. It's like, Brian, I love you, but please. So I absolutely love the fan art. Hopefully, I was having issues opening it or saving it, unfortunately. So, I did see it eventually, but I didn't get the opportunity to save it. So I'm gonna try and see if I can show chat like later, if that's all right with you. But if it works, cause like half the time it didn't want to work. But, we are going to be doing some drawing today, and it's just going to be very chill and everything. And let's not call me old, alright? I'm not old. I hope I'm not old. Again, whew, I'm so sorry. I think I just have a cold, and I don't like it. Hold on. Sorry, my model might be freaking out a little bit. Oh, excuse me. Like I said, I think I developed a bit of a cold, and I'm just like, ugh. I also have some oyster crackers with me just because, so if you hear any crinkling or if you hear any crunching and munching, that is me, because I'm a little bit hungry and I want my oyster crackers. So oyster crackers is like the best food for me to eat while I'm drawing, apparently. Thank you, Pokey. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. But yeah, today's just gonna be a typical drawing day, nothing too much. You guys know the drill. You guys know what I'm drawing. Hopefully once I make some good headway in terms of the progress on these, and hopefully there's a slowdown at some point, I do want to do more art, because I actually want to, I wanted to perfect the sketches that Darcy and I did yesterday, which were really fun, because I know I was like bashing myself a lot for some odd reason. Our art styles are drastically different, but I think I was just like a bit stunned over how fast Darcy was drawing yesterday. But I think that might have been it, but I don't hate my art, I promise. I'm just not fast at art. So, I had a lot of fun with it, and so hopefully I want to try and actually make the chibis, like, take my time on them, actually do line art for them. But for those of you who missed it, yesterday, Darcy Stardust, who's actually also live right now doing some ASMR, from what I can see. I think we started at the same time. Darcy Stardust and I did a collab yesterday where we drew a bunch of Twisted Wonderland characters through a random wheel, basically, and we just drew them in our favorite event outfits from the game that popped up in the game and everything, so I could definitely show those too. Give me a second while I get those up and up real quick, because I do like them. Darcy did a good job. Mine were a bit off, because I did full-body chibi models, and they did recreations of the card art, basically. So we both did our own thing, and I think we both did a good job. So I'm really happy with them. Let me find them real quick. Hold on. Here we go. For real this time. Okay, and then I'll switch the screen here in just a second so you guys can see them. So let me switch over so I can show you guys what I'm also drawing at the moment. Let me get the art. Also, oh gosh, what happened to my model? That was weird. I don't know what it was doing there. Anyways, let's switch the screen. I saved the Apple art. I saw it on Twitter. Yes, I did post them on Twitter, but for those of you who don't follow me on Twitter, or couldn't stay for the whole thing, let me switch over. Oh, wait. Oh, I forgot to change the display screen. Oh no, hold on. I extended the display screen a little bit because of, I didn't want you guys seeing all just the random tabs. Hold on, give me a second to get this back to normal. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, that should be good. Sorry about that. I totally thought that I had fixed that beforehand, and I guess I did not. Hold on. Why is it doing this? Why is it doing this? Oh, hold on. Ah! Okay, we should be good. All right. Now we should be good. So this is what I'm currently working on. Like I said, I haven't finished the coloring for Elias or Pudding just yet, but I'm almost done with the coloring for Elias. I just need to do a few things and then do the coloring for Pudding, and then I will be able to work on, once I figure out the arm models for the 4th free model that Amaji has, as well as I'm going to be working on another guy. His name is Jay. I will show you in a bit. And then I want to talk about Jay a little bit because I feel terrible over something regarding Jay, unfortunately. Whoops. But we'll get to that one when we get to that one. So no big deal for now. But real quick, for those of you who weren't able to see the live stream yesterday with the collab with Darcy and I, here are the drawings, basically. So this is our ace. I did the chibis. Darcy did the recreations, which were all really good. This ace was our first one, so this wasn't the best of all of them, but they definitely improved over time. So we have, and these are in alphabetical order based on the name. So we started off with Ace, and of course he's the first one that we see. So we have Ace, and then we have Deuce, Deuce Spade, Ace Trapola, Deuce Spade, as well as like a cameo from Dyla Spade, who is Deuce's mom, because apparently Darcy's chat was like MILF energy, and I'm like, no! And then we have Epple Felmir, which I am really happy with the little chibi guy. He's so angry and I love him. Next we have Floyd Leach, who is one of the twins. His twin is Jade Leach. Then we have Jamil Viper. Next we have Lilia Van Rouge, which I'm really happy with how Lilia's turned out as well. I think it's super adorable. Then we have Rakunt, which I'm definitely gonna have to fix that bow if I do end up recreating these. And then we have Ragibuchi, which are all of them. So super quick, nothing too bad, but I'm really happy with how they turned out. I liked them. I'm good. I'm going to be honest. I missed your thing also, by the way, Brian. I'm sorry. Let me read that real quick. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't like the arm and the hand that I drew. It doesn't look right. It was... Yeah, I totally understand. Definitely in terms of improvement, I did enjoy the the vibes of the art for sure. But arms and hands are difficult, especially sometimes if you don't really know the perspective of what exactly you want to do and everything. I totally understand that, but I still adore the art. It's super fun. Don't call me old. And all of that. But overall, I did enjoy it. It was a really fun fan art. I just wish I could get it open half the time. For some reason, it just doesn't want to let me. I don't know why. We'll burn that bridge when we get to it. Exactly. Apple art is the best. It's like he's mad at you for drawing him as adorable as a button. Yes, he's mad at me because I drew him so cute. And he doesn't want to be cute. He wants to be tough and manly. But he can't be with a face like that. Hold on, my model might freak out a second. My glasses are slipping off my nose for a second. But, yeah, so what we're currently doing with our art right now is I am finishing up the I'm still doing just base colors.
Lovely day.
Hi, son. Hi, son.
But
I am still doing just the base. I gotta move up my table. Hang on. You guys might hear a loud sound. Give me a second. Okay, there we go. Now I can rest my arms a little easier. But I still need to do the base color for Elias, and I need to do like the full color for Pudding, but we'll get there when we get there. Hopefully I'll get that done soon. Also, Sun, hello. Thank you for the hydrate. I hope you're doing well. Oh yeah! Yeah, that's another thing I wanted to talk about. I am disappointed in you guys. I put so much time and energy in these Twisted Wonderland themed hats and made it a cheap price. And all you guys gave me were hydrates. I was so upset. I thought that we were gonna have more engagement with the hat channel point redeem because I made it different for everybody and nobody used it except for like maybe like a little bit for the RGB, but RGB Alesco was the same like for the majority of the stream. No one changed it. I was so upset. I was so upset. It wasn't until the tail end that I think people realized that I made a hat for each different color palette that you guys have given me thus far. But no, we just wanted to keep redeeming the fucking hydrate. Not the RGB! Oh my god. Oh, how dare. I'm so upset. Hey, I put the hats on. Yeah, for a little bit. Relaxing Sunday, how about you? I'm going on a tangent right now, but how dare. So, I expect to see more colors today if your curiosity gets the best of you, which I hope it does because I worked really hard on those hats, okay? I worked really hard to get them to work on my model, and some of them don't work the best, but I'm really happy with how they turned out, and nobody used them! I'm so upset. The audacity of you guys. How dare. So, anyways, I'm gonna be angrily munching on my oyster crackers. And just drawing, how dare. We also saw the silver and gold hat very early on in. Yeah, very early on in. And then I got changed to the RGB, and that was it. That was it. Until the tail end when someone finally changed it to green because Darcy was asking. Oh my gosh. Oh, how dare. Oh, it's fine. I thought I was expecting it a little more and I was a little saddened. But it's fine. We're fine. Not to worry. Let's start coloring. So, alright. Let's get the coloring in here. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, so again, I'm very chill with my coloring. I don't do a whole lot with it. I do have Elias up at the moment. Alaska to all of us right now. Yeah! I am! And thank you for the head pats, but it's too late. It's too late, son. It's too late. I'm too angry. Oh, dear. Let me get the boots for Elias real quick here, and then I can yell at you guys later. Alright. But no, overall, it was a really fun collab yesterday, and we're already, like, talking about doing another. We don't know if we're gonna do the same thing and try and finish all of the We're already starting off pretty strong with some good songs today. I'm really happy. I like this song a lot. Oh! I'm at the color. right. Let me get the soles of the shoes here. Hang on. Alaska's mad at us. We're all sad. Hey! I'm not mad. I'm sad. I'm just sad. I'm a little disappointed. That's all. I was just so excited to show off the twist hats and no one used them. Oh. At least you saw maybe 3, depending on when you showed up in the stream. At least there were 3 that you might have seen. Of like the 7 or 8. Okay, I'll stop talking about it. Oh, thank you. Now you guys are using them all, I see. Thank you for the purple, Alaska. I appreciate it. So, yeah, so for some reason, some of the... Oh no, it's gone! See, I feel like this is why I made it pretty cheap. Oh well. It's all good. Again, also, sorry if I'm like... if I sound a bit off. Oh, yuck. That's a cool hat. Yeah, it was yeah, I know, it's gone. It was the redeem. Why is the music not working? Hold on. Music. Hold on, the music doesn't want to work. Give it a second. Give it a second. There we go. Thank you again, Brian, for the for the themed hat. Yeah, this is the Octavanel hat, the dorm uniform hat. So I'm really happy with how this one turned out on this Purpleska one. Let me. Oh, hi Scar, hello! How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Thanks so much for stopping by. You just missed me scolding chat, so. But yeah, it has been a while. I am doing good. I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well too. Thanks so much for stopping by. We're just doing some art today. We did an art collab yesterday with Darcy Stardust, and so now I'm scolding chat for... I had all these hats ready, and no one used them during the stream, and so they're trying to make up for it now. So, but yeah, it was a lot of fun putting all the hats on the models and making sure that they actually worked, because half the time they didn't want to work. You can tell, like, I have some beanie-like hats for a couple of them, and especially like the baseball hat ones, they just did not want to stay on my head very well. But these kinds of hats, these work so nicely on my model. I love it. Hi Ignis, hello, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Thanks so much for stopping by. Yeah, I hope everything's going well. We're just chilling out, doing some coloring right now for more model siblings here. But we're finishing up the coloring for Elias Argentum, which I should have gotten done before my week-long vacation last week, but of course I didn't give myself the time to finish it. No. Why would you think I'd give myself the time to actually finish all the coloring? So, how do we change the hat? Oh, you change it via channel points. It's only like 150 channel points, but it's different for each color. So it's different for each color, Alaska color, that there is also in the channel points. So, so unfortunately, it's the same for each color, but it's different for each model color change. You won't believe, but I just got a mafia-looking hat for my model, and I just now saw that you have one. Well, technically, it's a dorm uniform hat for Twisted Wonderland, so it's the Octavanel dorm uniform hat. But there are some others based on the type of model. What is the hat for the RGB mode? Oh, that was the one that we saw the most yesterday. It was a baseball hat.
What in the lovely day.
Oh my gosh, thank you for the hydrate. It was a hat. It was a baseball cap that... Oh my god, why is everything so loud all of a sudden? I am so sorry. It's a baseball hat from the Beanfest event that happened in Twisted Wonderland. They're all Twisted Wonderland themed hats, but it's Rook's Hunt's baseball cap in the Beans Day event, the Beans Fest event. So it's a mouthful and probably out of context. You're like, what? But what did I have for each and every one? Let me remind myself of my own colors. Hang on. Yeah, so for the orange and dark teal Alaska, it's Rook Hunt's beige hat. For the RGB Alaska, it is Rook Hunt's baseball cap from the Beans Fest event. Silver and gold Alaska is the Savannah Claw Halloween pirate hat. Purple Alaska is the Octavanel dorm uniform hat. Lime green Alaska is the Diasomnia hat, which is my personal favorite one out of all of them, the Diasomnia dorm uniform hat. Norm Alaska is the Port Fest sailor hat. And then the red and orange Alaska is Trey Clover's beanie from the Vargas Camp event. So I'm really happy with how all of them turned out, but unfortunately we just didn't get the chance to see them all. I do know the color changes do cost a lot, but if you all weren't spending them on hydrating, maybe you could have seen them all. Oh my gosh. I'm kidding, chat. Let's see. I think I've only seen base and purple Alaska. Probably everyone. A lot of people like the. A lot of people like the purple Alaska. I'm very curious about RGB Alaska, but alas, I do not have the points. Well, good. Good for you then, because that is the color scheme that I was on for most of the stream yesterday with Darcy, so you can always look back at the VOD if we don't get to see it on stream today before you have to head out or at the end of stream. So it's there, it's available. Hey! Now we're the red and orange Alaska. So thank you for the color change. That's nah, that's cheating. Alright, hold on, let me get the... It's a nice color palette. Oh, thank you! I'm really happy with how it turned out. Yeah, it's Trey Clover's little beanie from the Vargas Camp Day event. Unfortunately, with more form-fitting hats like this, it had trouble reading it, so you're gonna see the back of my head a little bit, but I'm really happy, like, front view, I'm happy with how it turned out. So, actually on the top of it, it's hard to see at this angle, but the little red, what's on the red, it says, "Let's paint the roses red," which is an Alice in Wonderland themed thing, which is perfect, because Trey is based off of the Clover card guard from the Alice in Wonderland series. He's twisted off of that. So, we call them winter hats in Canada. Fair enough, fair enough. I normally just see them in the, I normally just see them in the winter anyway, but... Alright, so now it's color time. I'm actually gonna do a little bit of transparency. Hold on. Again, I know it looks really awkward when I have to tilt my head a little too much, but just from the way it tracks the model, it's very awkward, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. And again, thank you for saying it's a nice color palette. I like how this one turned out. I'm gonna turn up my music ever so slightly. It's really quiet for me. There we go. Alright. Let's get the test tube color real quick. Why am I doing that? Hold on. And the reason I'm doing this is because I want to make them just ever so slightly semi-transparent. Also, I just realized I missed a teeny little bit on the gloves. Hold on. Oh, but there is gonna be like liquid in there though. I guess we'll cross that line when we cross it. Hold on, chat. Give me a second. Let's get the white. I don't know why I thought I was gonna make the test tubes like not transparent. Like a genius. Actually, you know what? Hold on. One, I'm still in the outfit. Two. Actually, hold on. How do I want to do this? You know what? I have an idea of what I can do with this later. Well, trust the process, chat. Trust the process. Trust the process. Let's get the white, the gloves. I missed a that's not what I wanted. Because I missed a spot right. What? Oh. Honest question, why is Canada called Canada and not Canada? It sounds so much better. I am not from Canada, so I feel like I don't have a say in that. I don't know, actually. I don't know. I'm not from Canada, never been. I can't tell you, friend. Oh, that's why. Oh, I'm so dumb. No wonder why I wasn't getting the colors that I needed. Okay, I got them. There we go. Alright, so now that that's transparent, we're gonna do one more color in between. it is. Okay. Now we're gonna need some red. Actually, no, he's got red on him. Hold on. Hold on, I'm in the zone right now. I'm trying to think exactly how to go about doing this. Okay. Alright. Hang on, we're almost done here. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh no. I'm from the Netherlands, and I make everything my problem. Oh no. Hey, SK, hello. Hold on, I was so focused on drawing the color in test tubes that I haven't been paying attention to chat. Give me 1 second. It's based off First Nations dialect. Settlers landed in Canada and asked... Oh. Okay. Reminds me of how certain... Robin. Oh. That's really interesting. Oh my gosh. Oh, excuse me. Hold on. My eyes are itchy here. That's really interesting. Yeah, I don't know... Unfortunately, I know next to nothing when it comes to, like, more Canadian history, but that's really interesting. I'm glad there was someone in the chat who was actually able to help answer that for you. Unfortunately, I'm sorry that was not me, but I'm not really a history buff. Sorry. More like Stephen King. Oh, I from what I had seen, at the top, oh boy. Ooh, I gotta stretch, hang on. Ooh. I just realized that the music might be a bit too loud. Let me turn that down for you guys. There we go. Sorry if the music's loud. I'm having trouble with audio issues. Not audio issues, but I'm having trouble with audio today. Name. Oh. See, I feel bad. I don't really know much in terms of that. I'm getting a history lesson in my own chat here, it seems. Sorry, I don't have too much input for that. I'm just here to draw, that's all. Sorry. I feel bad. What? What? I feel like See, how do you guys get so chatty when I say it's a stream where I might not talk all that much? Oh my gosh. I don't know how to respond to some of this. I'm just here listening like, I'm getting a history lesson, okay. So. Okay, that I feel like I knew, Barley. That one I feel like I knew, or at least I was aware of. Okay, I think I have the base coloring done for Elias here. I'm gonna get rid of like the paint layer here, but I'm still gonna soften the lines, but I want to get the base coloring for pudding done first. So let me do that. Okay. And then I need to add... I'm gonna get rid of Elias here for a second while I get the green for pudding because he doesn't have like any green on him. Okay, there we go. So that way I can see the skin tone and everything, because pudding's pretty pale. So I want to make sure I can get the skin tone done and everything. Okay. Let's go back. I'm actually going to save super fast. Alright, let's do this. And I'm already seeing issues. Hang on. Oh no. Did I make his ear that big? Oh my gosh. Wait, hold on. I might have to change a couple things. Oh no. He says, did I make his ear that big? Oh jeez. Hang on, chat. Hold on. Let me fix this. Thankfully with the hair, it doesn't look like I have to do all that much. That just looks weird. It might be down here. Hang on. And then... That's good enough. I'll be flip-flopping between the screens here, so I'm sorry if that bugs anybody. Actually, I'll keep that blank. He seems so pale in comparison that I'm trying to make sure I can see when I draw the whites in his eyes. All right. Oops. Oh, whoops. I'm missing a lot of stray lines from the looks of it. I don't mean to keep missing those. It's a shame that I can only see them while I'm coloring. Make sure everything's good. You know what? I might open up his... Oh my god, guys! I can't... I'm not reading chat! Hold on, let me read this real fast. Okay, I gotcha. Let me... I need to get, a different... I need to get a different reference. Hang on. He's got another reference. Oh, hey! Thank you so much for the color change. I appreciate it. Let me get his other reference so I can get, like, the better shades of his shirt, because it's a little different, I think, than... No, it's still the same color on here, unfortunately. Oh, hey, the hat! Yay, I'm glad you guys are taking a look at these, too. That makes me happy. Basiliska, but lighter. It's more of a light orange. It definitely gives, like, a retro feel, I think, to it. But I'm really happy with the colors. Like, orange and blue are such an underrated color scheme together. I'm really happy with how they turned out. And I'm glad I could use it to, use the Rook Hunt hat. I'm really happy. Kind of like a sepia filter. Yeah. And again, this is Rook Hunt's normal hat. Like, nothing too out of the ordinary with it. But I really like Rook, and so I really wanted to utilize his hat somewhere, and I'm like, well, if I'm using the hat for this, I can use the hat for something else. You know, I could use, like, a different hat for a different color scheme. And I was really happy with how it turned out. So thank you guys for saying that you like it so much, because this hat is from my favorite character in the game. So I'm like, yay! People like it! And then I kind of want to keep the Twisted Wonderland themed hat, so that way with any of the future colors that I add, that I'll be able to make more, so I can show off more love for Twisted Wonderland, because I do like that game a lot. I know we didn't talk about it too much in the live stream and everything, but I really do like how, oh, how do I want to word it? I really like, despite it being a pretty bloated cast, I feel like they do a really good job at making sure everybody interacts with one another in the game. Maybe not necessarily in the main story, but at least in the vignettes that you use for cards that you use for the fights and everything. They do a really good job at, like, showing off how characters interact, and it's really interesting because even though everyone's talking to each other, you can definitely tell through the game, like, who's friends, who might not like each other too much, to, you know, the relationship dynamics between some of the characters, and it's really interesting to see. Because I know sometimes the really bloated cast, sometimes the characters kind of just stick to maybe a certain few, but this go around it feels very genuine, and I really like that. That everyone seems to talk with one another, and it's not like the same group of people over and over again. But you can definitely tell who's friends and not. I like it. So I think that's what I like most about the game. And also because Yana Toboso makes, like, amazing art for it, so I can't complain too much. I also really like blue and pink. as in both super bright. Unfortunately, I don't have the color request open at the moment because I'm still catching up with a couple of colors, but we had like a purple and blue request, and then we had a pink and green request. So I'm in the process of trying to work on those as well. Oh, excuse me. You know, I just realized that those match. So what I'm gonna do... That is... Hello? Oh, I didn't have the color picker! The doy! I'm so stupid. Works surprisingly well. All good. Also question. Yeah, what's your question? Let me get the red dots on here. God, these feel bright. Like, bright compared to some of the other colors that I'm gonna put on this guy. I need to look up something real quick. Crucial detail was forgotten? Oh, what are you talking about? Oh, are you guys talking about history again? Oh, hi Butter! Hello! How are you doing? Hey, thank you so much! I really like how the hat turned out on this. I was so excited to show off the Rook Hunt hat yesterday. Fortunately, we didn't get a chance to see it all too much, but we saw a couple hats yesterday, and that was very fun.
What a lovely day.
Thank you, Butter.
I am dehydration, so I must consume bread.
Thank you for the hydrate, Butter. Oh, okay, I know what I did with this. Okay. Give me a second. We're gonna color this whole thing pink. Dude, I love that he's got so much pastel on him. Pudding definitely has like a design that's really memorable. They're all really memorable, but I think when I first saw Pudding, I was just like, oh, look at that design. That looks sick. And also because I'm a sucker for sweets, and so seeing that it was like almost Candyland, I was like, hell yes, I get to color this, I get to draw this. I love it. So, and because he had his model rigged by Amaji, he is on the list as a quote-unquote model sibling, but more of like a rigged model sibling, so I'm really happy. Of course, I gotta hydrate the streamer. Self-care is most important. Okay, I'm gonna be lurking. Yeah, hey, thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate it. Enjoy watching your anime. I am gonna be coloring here, trying to figure out where the heck all this pink needs to be placed. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this is turning out so far. Oh no! Oh crud. Oops! Messed up. Oh, that did need to be colored in. Oops. My bad. He's got a really funky jacket. It's hard to kind of gauge where the colors need to lay sometimes on this one. So there's a clip called Actually Speechless in a game called Rhythm Sprout. Yes, what about it? I got really speechless. What do you mean? Okay, so it's yellow on the inside of the coat. Yes, it's yellow on the inside of the coat, from the look of it. Okay, good to know. So I wasn't going crazy. Where else? I know the pink needs to be on the line here, but we'll do that when we get there. I need to draw in the swirls. Oh, god damn it. Oh, ew. I'll have to do that at some point. So I think what we'll do is slightly darken the pink that we got now. That might be a bit too dark. Yeah, that's way too dark. Hold on. There we go, that's better. What the hell happened in that clip? Because it seems interesting, but I do not understand any of it. Well, it's a rhythm game, right? It's a rhythm game, and we were assigned to, I guess the boss that we fought in that one was taking over the vegetable kingdom with the land of sugary sweets and stuff like that, and so we were meant to face him. And I was just caught off guard by what the hell happened in it when we actually went up against him to face him. So I don't know what exactly happened either, I'll be honest. And I played the gosh darn game and I don't know what happened. It was all over the place. What? Oh, that's a ruffle. Okay, I was like, what in the world? I remember those hands. You were doing the line work while you were singing a song from Nights. I was indeed singing more Nights, Journey of Dreams stuff. Well, that song was composed all the way back in Nights. Hey, David! That Nights song was actually composed all the way back in Nights into Dreams. And so then when Nights, Journey of Dreams came back, they still made it the same theme song, which I adore. I love that. Also, David, hello! How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. We're coloring today, and we're already an hour in, and I haven't done much, unfortunately. Seems to give up immediately, or you win immediately. Well, I mean, in the context of it, he had like a wig. We knocked it off, and then he's like, look away. So there's the context in terms of, I think, probably what's happening. But it was a weird game for sure. Oh wait, no, that needs to be brown. Oh no, wait, no. There's a piece that can be white. Yeah, there we go. I'm trying to remember my own drawing. I'm doing good. How about you? I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing okay. I'm not feeling the greatest. I think I've got a cold from somewhere. I don't even know where, but I'm doing okay. What exactly are you drawing? I'm still doing the model siblings drawing. So right now we finished coloring the base art for Elias Argentum, and so now we are currently coloring Pudding. So both Elias and Pudding are VTubers who got their models rigged by Amaji Studios, but not drawn, but just rigged. And so I am considering them like my model siblings, technically, because I can, and I want to draw. And this has been giving me the motivation to keep drawing, to make sure I can get these done for everybody, as well as like learning a little bit more about designs and stuff, and so I'm doing the base coloring for that. Pudding's just got a lot going on from the looks of it, so I'm doing my actual best. So cool. Yeah, I can show off like the finished stuff that I have. Well, not finished, like I'm still, this is a terrible idea, but I'm still planning on maybe doing some shading. But as of right now, I'm just doing the base coloring so I can get as many people done as possible. So, but I'm having a blast with it. It's been really fun. So, whoa! Oh, I see where it is. There we go. Gosh darn, you leave one piece of line art open and the fill tool is like, ah, I'm not gonna count that. We're just gonna color the whole thing. Oops. Alright. I need the Dodoy. I didn't even color in his collar. Hold on. His pink. What does it look like in here? It's got a gradient from the looks of it. So we'll do the base and then we'll do a darker gradient. I'll do the gradient later. So yeah, I'm kind of in a little bit of focus mode because one, I'm not feeling well, and two, I want to get this done. But overall, I do it, I'm having fun with it. It's just a lot. And I was thinking maybe if I got done with the base coloring and line softening, that I might do some sketches, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how long I feel like streaming today, so we'll see how that goes. So I'm sorry if it might be a shorter stream today. Also, I got D&D today, so I gotta make sure that I have enough time to make myself something to eat at the very least. But that's not until, like, I gotta be there around, like, 6:30-ish. But we probably won't start it until closer to 7. I just wanted to get a teeny little bit of drawing done today. And that's okay. There's my bucket tool. There it is. So I might be a bit quiet today, guys. I hope you guys don't mind too much. I'm gonna turn this up. I like this song. So I'm gonna turn up the music ever so slightly, and we're just gonna chill out. I might not talk much today. We're just gonna have a chill stream. For the vibeth is goodeth. If. Indeed. Oh my god, there's a line I missed entirely. Oops. I was wondering why that was there. I finally registered what that was.
Take my lunch, lose my lunch, it's a shaky start. I'm on dude, now he's on dude. I was the bar. Down, to the center of the
It looks like that's a white... No, that's a blue button. Okay, that's a blue button. I didn't know what that was for a second. I hope you guys aren't getting tired of the music in this playlist. I genuinely could just listen to the same song for like hours upon hours upon hours and be fine, but I try to add like a bit more variety by adding more to it here and there. But I hope you guys aren't getting like too tired of the same songs over and over again, because I genuinely like them a lot. They just warm my heart. Or some of them are just really funny. It's alright, just do your thing. No, thank you. But I also want to make sure it's entertaining for you guys, but I think some days I'm just here like... maybe I might not talk much. And then I feel bad for not talking much, because I'm known for yapping too much. So, I'm always worried whenever I stop talking that I'm boring you guys, so I hope that's not the case. Sometimes I just get in focus mode and I'm like, okay, I need to sit down, I really need to make progress on this so I can do other stuff. So I'm really hoping that's not too bad for you guys. What is it? Got enough. Good luck. Good luck. Oh, Oh gosh, I couldn't read the name for a second. I'm wearing my glasses. Hold on, give me a second. I'm blind. Hi, Kim. Hello. How are you doing? Thanks so much for stopping by. I hope you're doing well. I'm not feeling the greatest today, so it might be a pretty quiet stream today. But I appreciate you stopping by. I hope you're doing great. I hope your weekend's going well, and yeah, we're just having a fun time. I'm trying to color here, maybe do a bit of sketch work later, but as of right now, it's just like sketch work for now. But actually, I'm gonna open up one more reference. Hang on, I'm opening up one more reference here. Just because it's like a lot clearer in the zoom in version. There it is. Fantastic. Because I need to figure out how the heck I'm drawing these white eyelashes. Oops. Stop being blind, easy fix. Man, I wish I could, Scar, I wish I could. My eyesight without glasses or contacts are like minus 7.5 in both eyes, and so my glasses are thick lenses. Hi Bean, hello, how are you doing? Thanks so much for stopping by. I don't know if you were here when I said it, but I'm not feeling the greatest today, so it might be like a shorter, chill stream, not a whole lot of talking, but I hope you're doing well. I hope all goes well. I hope, yeah, I just hope everything's going well for you. Yeah, I feel kind of out of it today. So it's kind of good that it's just coloring and not like any line art today. Even if we do finish the base coloring, I'm gonna be doing, what was I just about to say? Even though it's just base coloring today, and I might be doing a bit of sketching, at least it's not line art, so that's good. But I might need chat's help into figuring out a pose for arms. But other than that, we should be good. Alright. We're gonna do this base color. Arms straight up. I don't think that'll work for the base pose. I have the base pose, I just don't have the arms. Like I have the legs and everything, like I have an idea of how I want to pose him. But unfortunately I don't have the, I don't have like the arms. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do, because I've already put like a lot of guys with like their hands on their hips, so I'm trying to do something different, because I don't want it to be the same pose over and over again for everybody. And I'm falling into that a little bit, so I'm trying to get out of the comfort zone. And then of course, you know, I have another base ready for Jay, and I'm gonna be doing the exact same thing, but at least he's gonna be holding some sunglasses, so that'll work. I hope you feel better. Thank you, Bean. I hope everything's going well for you too. I hope streams are going well. For those of you that don't know, Bean is an awesome unicorn assassin VTuber who plays a lot of horror, and I watched her, or we raided her not too long ago when she was doing, what was it, a DLC for Resident Evil 5? And it looked like madness. I don't know how, I would have quit, I'm gonna be honest. So more power to you for actually doing that. Like, God, like you were getting angry with Josh, and like I couldn't blame you. But it was really fun to watch. So yeah, if you guys like horror streams centered around that, go watch Bean. Bean's an awesome VTuber to watch. So Aya's desperate escape, right? We literally just listened to this. Hang on. Hold on. No, did we listen to this? No, I think we already listened to this already. Let's find something different. Hold on. Well, I'm just gonna pick something at random. God, on my screen, poor Pudding here looks ghostly pale. The colors are off on my tablet, like they're starker, and so basically long story short, his skin looks legitimately white, like paper white. And I know it's not because I'm literally color picking, so I know it isn't. And it'll probably look better when I put on his white hair, but he looks paper white on my screen. I wish I could show you. But yeah, no, the Desperate Escaped was hilarious. I feel bad that you had to struggle through that, but it was really fun to watch and be. I had a blast watching it. Let's see. Alright, well, a lot of it's already going to be hidden by the hair, so that's actually pretty good. Speaking of hair, I think it's time that we actually draw the hair, which it should be the same shade as the eyelashes. It looks like it's a tad bit bluer, but that's okay. I like it like this because it's easier for me to find little mistakes when I get rid of it and such, so it's a little easier for me to see it instead of like different backgrounds. So I have my own way of doing things in terms of it, and we're just gonna chill out with it. It's a little weird, I know, but see, I can see the color contrast a teeny bit now, which is good. So yay! But yeah, I got my own method of doing things, and it's just how comfortable it is for me. Sometimes if I have it on different colors or colors that I know I'm going to be putting on them, sometimes it's hard for me to use that as like something to make sure that I'm not using the same colors over and over again. It's weird, I know. I'm still learning a bit about digital art, so that's just my process. I am coloring on the right layer, right? I hope so. I am. Okay. I'm just gonna eat my oyster crackers, man. Yeah, I'm gonna be munching on some oyster crackers, I think, throughout this, but yeah, we'll see we'll see how long it takes me to do like the line softening. It might be a short stream today. I don't know. Sorry if I'm not like really into it. I had to wake up early. I'm not feeling the best. I feel like I'm making excuses now, but still. Alright. Let me get the ear. I totally forgot his ear. Alright. And I will add some of the pink highlights in here in just a second. Stop apologizing. Listen, I am someone who apologizes a lot. You should have heard me apologize yesterday, because I don't know why, but I was like bashing my art so much for some reason yesterday, and I was like apologizing for how much I was. And it's not bad, like my art's not bad, but I struggle with like sketching on a whim sometimes. And so I think it caught me off guard just how fast Darcy was going, and I'm just like, oh my god, I'm so slow. So then I felt bad for doing that, and I'm just like, man, Darcy's doing all this and I'm like doing more simplistic stuff, and I'm just like, oh geez, I'm going very slow. I hope I'm not boring everybody. So I think it was more that, but it ended up sounding like I was bashing my art for like no reason. But I swear I wasn't. It was just a odd time all around, but I had a blast with our collab yesterday. I had a blast with it. And I really like how a lot of them turned out. Oh, Bean, if you're still in the chat, we ended up drawing the character that was twisted from the poison apple, Epple. So we did draw Epple, and he's a little bean and we love him. So, I did show chat a little earlier, but I can totally show him again if need be. So, it was a lot of fun. How did that look? Okay. Apologizing is our thing. Oh my gosh. There's so many sorries. I'm starting to actually think you are Canadian. I am not. If you could, I would love that. Okay, yeah, hold on. Let me finish the hair on this and then I can show them again real quick because I think we got a couple new people in chat as well. So let me finish getting the pink in his hair real fast and then I'll take a small break to show them. So give me 1 second. And I kind of want to actually actually do proper line art and sketching for them. I think that would be so cute and so fun. I just realized this whole back is gosh darn pink. Oh my gosh. Pudding, you have so many colors. Ah, I love it, but you have so many colors that I can't even remember who's got what, where it is. Oops. Alright, that whole thing is pink, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay. Whoops. Awesome. See, oh, that's looking so good. I like that. And then from the looks of it, it looks to be the same color, but on the model, it looks ever so slightly lighter, so that's what I'm gonna do. There we go. Just ever so slightly lighter, so I'm gonna keep it. That looks so good! Okay, I like that. I have a friend from the States and she gets so mad when I apologize. Oh, I got punished when I was little for apologizing so much. Like my mom would be like, Aleska, if you apologize again, I'm gonna ground you. And then that almost made me say sorry. I would have been like, okay. That was awful. That was awful. Also, hi Lappy. Sorry I didn't see you in the middle there. Hi Lappy, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, let me get the sketches that we did, real quick. Hang on. Whew, that vocal fry. It's not doing me wonders. There they are. Okay, so again, this was Ace Trapola. He was our first guy. Not the best one. But again, I drew him in the I sketched him. Mine are the chibis. Darcy's are because Darcy was looking straight off of the card and matching the pose, and I was like doing independent full body chibi poses. But basically the whole shtick was that, Darcy made a wheel and we drew the characters based off of, well, we drew the characters that the wheel picked, and then we drew them in our favorite event outfits that we have that have shown up throughout the game's lifespan, basically. So I drew Ace in his Phantom wedding attire, and Darcy drew him in his Fairy Gala If attire. Next we have Deuce Spade with Dyla's Spade cameo because Darcy's chat was freaking out over Dyla. So I drew Deuce. in his Glorious Masquerade attire, and Darcy drew him in his Stargazer attire, Starsender attire. And then here's Ethel! This is Ethel! These are my favorites. So I drew Ethel in his hometown Harveston event, and Darcy drew him in his Easter event. We don't remember what the Easter event was called, but it was the Easter event. Everyone was wearing rabbit ears, so... Next, we have Floyd Leach, one of the Leach twins. So I drew him in his portwear attire, and Darcy drew him in his dorm uniform attire. And then we have Jamil Viper. I drew him in his Fairy Gala attire, and Darcy drew him in his basketball his basketball club attire. And then Lilia Van Rouge, I drew him in his Halloween attire, and Darcy drew him in his Lion Garb attire from the Cloud Calling of Savannah event, which is actually happening right now in Twisted Wonderland. So, oh, I was awake for this one. This is the apple? Yeah. That's the apple. The poison apple aspect comes in because he looks very, like, dainty and delicate on the outside, but if you piss him off, he gets really mad and, like, really he'll curse you in his native language slang, which is really funny, and it ends up becoming, like, Southern accent because he uses so much jargon. It's really funny. We're not done yet. Then we have Rook Hunt. So I drew Rook in his Pomfiori dorm uniform attire, and Darcy drew him in his Beans Fest attire. Rook is one of my favorite characters. Lilia is actually Darcy's favorite character. Unfortunately, he wasn't picked by the wheel, but we wanted to have Darcy, because I got mine, I got to draw Rook. We wanted to make sure Darcy drew one of their favorite characters, so we picked Lilia. And Rook is my favorite character. And last but not least, we had Ruggy Bucci. I drew Ruggy in his Vargas Camp attire, and Darcy drew him in his Halloween attire. So, how cool is the last one? Yeah, all of them are really cool. I really do love and appreciate all these characters. They're very fun in their own ways. So I'm really happy with how a lot of them turned out. And I'm probably going to, like I said, do like official line art to clean it up and everything. So I'm really, like I said, I'm really happy with how they all turned out. This is so adorable. Still dying in the heat. How cool is the last one, right? I like the pouting face, it's funny. I like him too. Yeah, the heat is gross. Yeah, no, oh god, it's so flippin' muggy. That's what I don't like about it. It's just, the heat is one thing, the mugginess and the humidity is something else entirely, and I hate it. It's awful. Absolutely atrocious. It needs to go away. Very nice. I hadn't seen them all live. Yeah, I saved them all and gave them to Darcy, and then I also posted them all on Twitter. And I'm really happy with how they all turned out. It was super fun. And then Darcy and I were just talking about a bunch of Twisted Wonderland related things, as well as streamer related things. Because we became friends around the time when we both started streaming. And I'm really grateful that I had still have, I should say. I'm really grateful that I have a VTuber friend that was with me since the beginning of it, and when I was even making my old model. So that should gauge just how long we've been friends, because I started streaming back in late 2022, and so it was just, we were there supporting each other, celebrating our growth and all of that. So I'm really thankful. And now I've met, like, way more people as well throughout the streaming, and I couldn't be any happier, so I'm just happy where I'm at right now. So, yeah, thank you guys for all the... I know I say it, like, in every stream, but I genuinely do appreciate all the love and support you guys have given me over the years, and I'm definitely gonna make it up. I have stuff planned for September. in honor of my or I have like the anniversary of my streaming, like the debut. I have something planned for that, so I can't wait for you guys to see that. Oh, I'm so excited, but I'm not gonna say anything. But I have a plan, and I'm here, I'm ready, I'm getting stuff ready for it. I just can't wait. Oh my gosh. So we gotta wait till September. I have to wait till September. I wish I could just show you guys all now, but I can't. So I'm gonna be a good noodle. I'm gonna be a good noodle and not show it. So 30 degrees Celsius. 86 freedom degrees. Oh, laughing. Today hot but not humid. Oh, it's humid here. And what does my thermostat say? Hang on. Oh no. Oh, we're getting rain in 2 hours though, so that should help a little bit. It has been really cloudy today, but it's been super hot. It's about 80 degrees Fahrenheit where I'm at right now. 70% humidity though, so bleh. Oh, no, it just updated. 85 degrees, but 53% humidity. Okay, so it lied to me. But we have like a 70% chance of rain here. So, yuck. Hate it. I'm not telling you now. No, you gotta wait till my, you gotta wait till late September. Is your plan to reveal your Ronald McDonald body? But no! No! I don't know. How did that, how did that come to be with chat? Like, how did you come up with, like, a gosh darn body pillow thing? I knew we talked about body pillows at some point, because I do unironically use one to help with my knees while sleeping, but, like, guys, what are you doing? You guys stress me out sometimes. I love you all, but you guys stress me out. Donaldo body pillow? No! Oh, dearie me. Oh, that's not the bucket tool? Oh, that's the same color. Oh, I'm so stupid. Dreams. That song always makes me cry. I heard it in Demo for the first time, like, years and years. Oh my god, Demo's already like a decade old. I'm gonna turn this down. I haven't heard that. I haven't heard that. I heard that song all the way back in like 2013, like from Demo, and it made me cry because the art for it, in the rhythm game, actually made me cry because they were crying in that art. I hated it. I loved it, but I hated it. You brought it up. I think us being derailed a bit, but everything is true. No! The body pillow thing is true because I use it for my knees, but it doesn't have any character on it. It's just a white body pillow. I have to help. Oh. The old age. No, why are you all saying that the old age is... Give thanks to Hamster. True, true. We haven't seen Hamster in a hot minute. I hope Hamster's doing okay. I have to head out. Have a good stream till we meet again in this online terror waste. Jeez. No, but Scar, thank you for staying as long as you did. You have a good night, and we will see you in whichever stream that you pop in on next. Again, I appreciate you coming in when you have, and have a good rest of your weekend, and we'll see you later. So thank you, you have a good one, and just have a good one, and we'll see you later.
I probably should just take it slow. I'll be all good, but God, I know the one thing that's important above everything else is to learn not to put all this heavy pressure on myself. I try believe it when I say if it's meant to happen, it'll happen anyway. I'll be fine. I've got time. I've got time. That's where I'm at. To be honest, just 2 days. 2 days into college.
Why are all these sad songs like showing up in my thing? Why do I have so many sad songs in here? Oh my gosh. Yes, finally something a little more upbeat. And of course it's Sonic. Oh my gosh. Well, it's a remix of a Sonic song, but I'd be so happy if you guys knew what this song was like. What this song is. I was definitely a Sonic kid growing up. I was a big Sonic the Hedgehog fan growing up. Yeah, no, I was in a rough spot when I was like really little, and so not through like parent stuff or anything. My parents were actually like genuinely awesome during that time too, but there was a rough point when I was a kid, and so my parents got me like a Game Boy, like one of those Game Boy Advance SPs. It's the one that you can like flip up, almost like a flip phone in a way. And my first game on it was Sonic Advance 3, and Sonic Advance 3, oh my gosh, and that, I had so much fun, and then after that, I was like, anything Sonic related, I wanted. So, I ended up playing like a lot of Sonic games, and I still own a lot of the Sonic games. Like, I can't bear to get rid of like my PS2 or anything, so I still own like a lot of my Sonic games and a lot of my PS2 games. Sonic Heroes ended up becoming one of my absolute favorite games because I loved all the characters in it. I love that you could play in different teams and all of that. So Team Chaotix ended up being my favorite. They were so funny. I loved Team Chaotix. And their theme songs was so good too. But Yeah, so then this one is Knuckles Chaotix. This is the remix for Knuckles Chaotix. Now I wasn't even, I don't think I was even born yet when Knuckles Chaotix was out. But I do remember seeing like gameplay of it when I was really pretty young, and even though I didn't know the Team Chaotix all that much until Sonic Heroes, I do remember liking like a good chunk of the characters. I remember Vector got like very bulky in Sonic Heroes, but then in Knuckles Chaotix he was like a super like slim, almost lizard-like crocodile. It was really interesting to see the difference once I really got more into like older Sonic games that I couldn't have played when I was little. Mind if I do a song request? I'm just kind of letting my playlist go. I'm just kind of like letting my playlist go. But it's just got a variety of stuff. I mean, I can hear I can take a look at the song, but like I said, I'm just like doing my own thing here. I remember playing Sonic Advance 3 on the Game Boy. Sonic Advance 3 was so good. I loved that game growing up. Cream the rabbit was my favorite character. She was so cute. I loved Cream. She was just super sweet. And then her little Cheese the Chow. Oh yeah, Cheese the Chow. Oh, we haven't seen Cream in so long in a Sonic franchise. Where did she go? Bring her back. Bring her back. I want Cream back. You know, I actually own a Cream plush that I got from an amusement park. No, I didn't win her at an amusement park. That was a different character. No, I did win that one. So I went to an amusement park not far from where I used to live, and I ended up in one of those games. I ended up winning a small Cream the plushie along with Tails, and I looked it up on eBay out of pure curiosity, and that particular plush or brand of plush can go for like hundreds of dollars. I was like, what? I'm not getting rid of her, but what? She was so cute. I don't know what the price is now, but when I looked it up back in college, I want to say, it was like hundreds of dollars. I was like, whoa. So it was really interesting to see. Also, I have like a bunch of Sailor Moon dolls. They're with my parents for the time being, but I do own a lot of Sailor Moon dolls that I guess the brand is like hundreds of dollars as well, which is really interesting. So I could be rich, so I desire, but my sentimentality is strong. So all right. Look at these two! Oh my gosh, I'm so happy with how they turned out. I still need to soften the lines, but we're getting there. I really like how these two turned out. I heard some amazing things about Sonic. The only game I partially played was Sonic Colors. I didn't play Sonic Colors until later. I got out of my Sonic phase around that time, I think. But I heard the music and I thought the music was amazing. Actually, there's some Sonic Colors music in this playlist, believe it or not. I hope I'm All of Me song is in the Sonic 3 movie. Oh my god, that'd be amazing. I've actually watched the first two movies. I ended up watching them with Felix, believe it or not, because Felix was also a big fan of Sonic growing up. And so we watched the first Sonic movie like around the time when the pandemic happened. And so it was like, well, what timing, right? And so we watched the Sonic movie, and then we met up again because I was still living at home at the time. We ended up watching the second Sonic movie and had a blast with that one as well. No shame. I had a lot of fun with it. If I like a movie, I will be willing to go. So, I wish there was a movie theater close to me. Unfortunately, there's not a movie theater close to me. But I wish there was. I missed a lot. Oops. Hold on, let me do some color correction here. But no, I remember, yeah, I wish there was a movie theater near me. Unfortunately, there technically is one, but it had shut down during the lockdowns well before I had moved into my apartment over here. And I'm just like, damn it! I could have walked to the cinema, but no, it had to shut down. I was so upset. Oh, guys, do you guys like drive-ins? I love drive-ins. Oh my gosh, drive-ins. They shut down around where I used to live, but apparently they're like popping where I'm at right now. And so my friend and I are actually, because she brought it up and I was like, what do you mean there are drive-ins here and you haven't told me? And so now she and I are planning to go see a couple drive-ins. She gave me the website and everything so I can take a look at what movies I want to see. But I love drive-ins. They're so fun. I have so many memories. I'll talk about more, but let me see chat real quick here. I remember my first Sonic games growing up was Sonic 2 for the Genesis! Oh my gosh. I do have the Sonic collection, like for the PlayStation 2, like the Sonic Mega Collection disc, so I have played Sonic 2, but just on that. I only have my Sailor Moon doll left, and she's not doing so hot. Oh no. I have the main 5. I have Sailor Moon, Mercury, Mars, Venus, Jupiter. I have all those. And then I have like a smaller Sailor Mercury somewhere. And I have some Card Captor stuff too. So, yeah, Card Captor Sakura stuff. But it was just called Card Captors here in the States. So when they English dubbed it. But I actually, speaking of Card Captor Sakura, I know I'm like switching topics here, but Card Captor Sakura, I have the whole deck. I have the whole deck of cards. I can never, ever get rid of those. I remember as a kid growing up, if I wanted to do something on my own, but I didn't know what, I would always like get the cards and then just stare at all the art. It was so intricate and amazing. And I want that now. It's at home with my parents in that box. I need it now. I need it. I want it now so I can just stare at the art again. So, I remember playing the PS2 Sega Superstars Tennis. I have Sega Superstars Tennis! Oh my gosh. My friends and I played that for hours somehow growing up. I remember playing it when I was like in college because I felt the nostalgia and I'm like, how in the world did we just play this for hours on end? I haven't been to a drive-in in like 20 years. Most of them all shut down years ago in my area. I believe the drive-in theater where I'm at is still open. Oh! Yeah, there was a drive-in maybe when I was growing up, maybe 20 minutes away from me. And I remember, I have so many memories at that drive-in. I'm not gonna say the name just in case, but it was very sweet. It was very fun. Lots of memories there. It was a very old drive-in. They still had the old boxes that technically had the speakers on them, which is how they originally had the drive-ins back in the day, not by your car radio. They just have the speakers outside. And then funny enough, this was interesting. There was like a cat that would always be there. It was just a little, like, okay, well, it wasn't little, but it was just like an older cat just kind of chilling out, never seemed afraid, always knew to run away when it was time to like not be by cars, you know, because it was like time to leave or something, but it was a cat. And I remember it was like a white cat with I think maybe some orange spots, like a few, not much. It was mostly a white cat and it had heterochromia, blue-green heterochromia. And I loved that cat. Oh my gosh. He never came up to us, like he never approached us or anything, but I would always see him like meandering around the drive-in, and then when the drive-in, like when more cars would come, he would like kind of go back into the woodsy area next door, but next to the drive-in. But I love that little guy. I hope he's doing okay. Well, I mean, he looked old, but I hope he had a good life, probably. But yeah, that place shut down as a drive-in and then turned into like a outdoor church thing for a while. And then it just shut down completely. But overall, yeah, had some good memories over at that drive-in for sure. You know what? I totally just realized something. I need Elias's reference sheet. Hang on. Where are my Amaji references? I need Elias here for a second. Hang on. Whew, we're already 2 hours in and I've only just done some coloring. This is not productive today. Oops. There's a family fun center that I always go to for rides, foods, and arcades as a kid and a long time ago, but sadly it's shut down. No, that's always the worst when it's like your childhood stuff just kind of shut down. It's always a shame. But at least you have the memories there. It hurts a little bit, but at least the memories are there for you whenever you feel like you need to see them. Did it just take all the black in the accents too? I'm trying to get the highlights in his hair. He's got just a few, like, grayish spots in his hair. Oh shoot, I'm not done with the base coloring yet. I still need to draw the swirlies on Pudding's inner coat lining. Damn it! Okay. Welp. Whoops. I'll get that. Okay, not too money, but I like how that turned out. So we'll save that, go back to Pudding's. Oh, no, not the fill tool. Oh my gosh, the wand tool. Holy crud. There we go. Okay. Sounds about par for the course for productivity with chat helping you. Yeah, sounds about right. Does that match the gold trim? Does that match the gold trim? Is that even on his concept art? It's gotta be. Ooh, glasses are bothering me a little bit. No, it's white on the inside. Ah! God damn it. Or, no, I just can't see it because it's so pastel. It's so oh, I can see it. I see it. Okay, so it kind of matches the yellow that's on the sleeves a little more. Again, remember my tablet has troubles. My tablet is awful with the colors, with stark colors. Okay, I guess it's not that big. Let's see. Bring that back over here. Yeah, very simplistic. Nothing too drastic needed, I think. That looks good. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, cool. That looks good to me. Good enough. Let's save. All right, now I can do the alpha locking. There we go. Yep, and those are all colors at the bottom there. There are so many layers on this thing. I'm shocked that this thing can even save, if I'm being perfectly honest with you guys. Let's get the glasses on him first so I can take them off. Oh, I'm seeing chat do some stuff. I still have the token from that arcade. I just need to find it. Oh, that's so sweet. I like that. I think I still have a bunch of tickets from an amusement park around here somewhere. Gotta go back and turn them in for some vampire teeth. I need to remember where that token was so I can have something to remember. Aw, I'm sure you'll find it. I hope you do. How did I get that darker color? Hang on. I had a color reference right there and I'm not even following it. Why is there like a gap in the glasses? That's weird. Alright, I'm actually... There's gonna be a random color like on his nose there. But... he's wearing the glasses, so it'll be fine. Let's get his eyes real quick. I feel like I'm gonna... sneeze. Excuse me. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm not going to be doing any of the sketching today, unfortunately. Sorry. This has already taken like 2 hours. I know. Chat, I feel like I might be going a little more quiet while I try to get this line softening done, and then I think we might end it. Sorry if I'm not too chatty today. I'm sorry if I'm out of it today. I'm not trying to be. I don't know what it is today, just not feeling it. That's not the color. Hold on, I need to blow my nose. Oh, what did I get? Where did I get it? Oh well. I'll get some rest and I will be good as new for next week. Alright. No worries, it's okay. I'm just vibing, enjoying my time. I appreciate you guys not minding just the vibing. I always feel bad if I don't say too much. I always feel like I'm boring you guys if I just stop talking. I think that's why I apologize so much for it, and I know I don't need to, but I still feel bad. That's the hair. So as long as you guys don't mind too much, I appreciate that. So I think sometimes we just have our off days. That needs a little line on. Here we go.
It's the first day of school, and I think I might quit. Cause the things I've been seeing in here don't make sense. So I packed up my things, and I walked through the door, and I'm going somewhere else instead. So I chopped down some trees, and I built a small house, and it just might be small enough to live in it. Then the rain came pouring down, and he made some cool sounds, and I'll tell you what those sounds said. So hello and goodbye, you feel alright with the days gone by.
Oh, hi Homer! Hello! How are you doing? I hope you are doing well. We're kind of in the chill mood today. I'm not feeling the greatest, so not a whole lot of art progress got done today. So I'm hoping to soften the lines and then probably just call it, but I got 2 characters to work with, so. But I hope you're doing well! I hope things are going well and that your weekend's going great. It might be nighttime for you. No? Maybe nighttime? I don't know. I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Sing this song instead.
It's 11 p.m. Okay, nighttime. Nighttime it is. But I hope you are doing well. Like I said, we're just doing some line softening here.
School, but I think I might quit. Gonna learn some new lessons I won't forget. Gonna write them all down in the language of love, and I'll teach them to everyone.
I'm quite good, but Eepy with the family all day and hanging out with the nephews. Aww! That's so sweet. Oh, I hope you get some good rest and relaxing time. I know I got D&D tonight, so I'm hoping to hope that'll re-energize something, because I am a little bit tired. I had to get up early today, and then I kind of got set back from some of the stuff I had to do today, so I started stream late, and overall it was just, I'm all over the place. But overall, it's been an okay day. It's productive, I'll give it that much, but not with drawing. Unfortunately, but that's okay. So not the outfit, that's the line art. That's the outfit, okay. Sweet. Valid, yeah, valid indeed. So, but yeah, I'm excited for D&D. It's just, hope I can actually be attentive. I hope so. Because something tells me shit's gonna hit the fan this session. Right after, because it's been like 2 months since we've played this campaign in particular, because we've all just been so busy doing other stuff, unfortunately. So now that we're finally doing this, I have a feeling shit's gonna be hitting the fan. And right after the last session, my character confessed her feelings to an NPC who's been with us since the beginning, and it's just like, oh man! Damn it, I swear if Alva dies, I'm gonna be so upset. Alva's my first D&D character. This is this campaign, Alva Stroglass, my gnome monk. I swear to God, if she dies, it's gonna be over. I'm gonna quit the campaign. Okay, not really. Not really. But inside, I'm gonna be dying inside. Especially now that she's got, a boyfriend in it. It's like, damn it, if she dies, now there's gonna be, like, people who are gonna grieve her, and it's just, like a loved one who's gonna grieve her, and, I mean, to be fair, she's got loved ones in the monastery that she, trained at and everything, but, like, the love interest, like, the people that we've met, because we've gone to her hometown, it's like, oh no, she dies. Like, all the people who are gonna be so upset. But we've been doing okay so far. So far might not be good enough, but so far. Also, Alva just gained the ability to, like, run on water. She's becoming Jesus. So, I need to at least have the ability to chase after somebody on water before I die, at the very least. Oh, dearie me. Oh, I just realized I forgot that. Hang on. This is the outfit, yep. Oh, my stomach is rumbling too. Oyster crackers aren't cutting it, it seems. Not that I've eaten many to begin with here, too. And I'll do the metallics accents later. Also, I wonder if I should be sitting down right now. The hell is that? The hell is that line? That's weird. It's like a smudge. What is it you're waiting for? Ooh, I keep waiting, I keep waiting. Is it confirmation that your aspirations have a chance to come to life? What is it I'm looking for? Ooh, I keep looking for more affirmation, my ambitions, and to prove to myself that this is why I try. What's the point of a free spirit bound by chains when a door is not an option? Then jump out the window. Let's see. He doesn't really have a whole lot. Believe it or not, he's got... Elias has a very simplistic design, now that I'm looking at it, but it looks great. I love his design so much. He's like an alchemist, and I love it a lot. I like how there's like a few accents and like very noticeable stuff, but overall it's a very simplistic design. And I think that's really cool. I like it. Very much so. Do you have any gray on your tail? Yes, you do. More on the tips of the little hair there. I'm trying to like make him a little more broad, I think, because it's very noticeable on the tail. There we go. Just a little bit of accents, nothing too drastic. Honestly, am I done? That doesn't feel right. I feel like there needs to be way more accent stuff. Am I missing it? Like line softening. I think I'm good actually with Elias. Oh my gosh. Yay! Got done a lot faster than I expected. Oh, my back just popped. That was also my back. I'm really happy with how he turned out. Oh my goodness. Yay! Now, putting over here, there's a lot of accent colors that I need to focus on. I don't like this sleeve. I don't know why. There's just something off about it, and I can't put my finger on why I don't like it. Oh well, maybe just a little bit of it. That seems a little better. Alright, speaking of the yellow, I need it. Because I need... That's not... That's the color. Oops. I'm just coming to say a quick hi because I had to prepare myself for tomorrow, but I hope you have a great stream. Hi Darcy! I hope your ASMR stream was good. I hope everything was good. I hope... Because we started streaming around the same time. I was hoping to stream earlier, but unfortunately I got caught up with some personal... not personal stuff, but like chores, basically. I got set back by one of them, and so I had to wait to do it a little bit, but yeah, we're just softening some lines right now. I'm not feeling the greatest today, so I'm hoping to soften the lines here and then probably just call it quits for today. So very, like a much shorter stream, especially compared to yesterday, but yeah, again, Darcy is the little seal VTuber who I collabed with yesterday and just had a blast. So, let me... Boop. Just one more shout out because Darcy deserves the love, and does a lot of good ASMR and amazing art, as you guys saw when I showed you our final sketches from our collab yesterday. I had so much fun. I hope you did too, Darcy, and you have a good... Excuse me, I hope you have a good one, and then you have a good day tomorrow, and have a good night. It's okay, don't worry. I hope you feel better soon. Don't push yourself too much. Nope! I'm gonna just soften the lines on these, and then probably hit the road. And that is a-okay. Now I gotta figure out exactly what lines I want to soften. But yeah, you have a good one, get some good rest, and we'll see you in whichever stream you pop in on next. Oh, and also Darcy, by the way, I'm keeping the Twisted Wonderland hat redeem. I'm keeping it. I'm not getting rid of it. We're keeping it. If the only way I'll get rid of it is if Disney tells me to. But I'm keeping the hat channel redeem. So, I don't think you saw... Well, you might have seen this one, actually. Yeah! So I'm keeping them forever because I like them too much. So with every new color request that I get, I'm gonna add a new hat with that as well. Hi. I had a good time. I hope I'll have another occasion to collab in the future. I hope so too. I had so much fun with the last one. So... Oops. I need the color. But yeah, you have a good one and we'll see you later, Darcy. But yeah, the Rook hat. I'm so happy with these. Oh, right. Oops. Oh yeah, my stomach definitely has the rumblies. I'm gonna have to make myself something to eat before our stream. Oh, that's a different white. Hold on, that's a different color white. I guess it's more yellow than I thought. I thought it was a bluer kind of white. I wonder if I'm going crazy. Probably am. off. Does that look too brown? Hold on. I guess it looks okay. I'm having to look at my OBS screen to try and make sure that it looks okay. Oh, right. Why can't I get that color? Oh, it's really hard to see the yellow on this. Oh gosh. There we go. A lot of Paradise Killer today. Oh my goodness. I feel like, didn't we already listen to this one? And we'll still listen to it. A lot of yellow in this. Way more yellow than I was expecting. Oh my gosh. Oh, my stomach is actually rumbling. Oh my gosh. I swear it's looking at all the sweets on his attire. He's got like chocolate, cherries, cotton candy. Oh, I'm hungry. There's not really a lot of instances where I need to... Oh, I need the pink on that. Oops. I need him on the gold accents here. I'm about to do something stupid. Like, unnecessarily time-consuming. Because of just how many there are, even on my simplistic drawing here. Let's see, am I missing? I am missing the eyes. And, like, the entire head. Whoops. fix the eyes here in just a second. No, I need that color. Okay, and then do you have the same colored eyebrows? You do, but I'm gonna make them a little bit grayer. I don't know if I like that blue. No, what is with all the sad songs today? Oh, god damn it. I don't want to cry today. Because this song will, in fact, make me cry today. Oh my gosh. Maybe in the future you should play some of the Sonic games on stream. Oh, maybe. Oh, I wonder if I can get like my PS2 working, like a capture card, so I can play like some old PS2 games for you guys. Stuff that I grew up with. Oh my gosh, I really want to play like the Neopets The Darkest Fairy game for you guys, because I keep bringing it up. I feel like you guys would have a lot of fun with that with me. Also, hi Daijin! Hello! How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Thanks so much for stopping by. How's everything been? I hope you're well. I'm not feeling the greatest, so we might be ending it here a little sooner than expected, but we're having a fun time just kind of chilling out and drawing, and my playlist really wants to play some sad songs today for some reason. This song, I know it doesn't seem that sad, but in the context of like the game that it's in, it's really sad. I think what I'm gonna do for him, because I made them so thin... Yeah, I'm gonna keep the eyebrows black when it's just on the skin, but I'll fade them. A good chunk of them are faded into the blue, so that should be fine. Oh, no, it's all good, it's all good. Just not feeling the greatest, but I woke up today just not feeling the greatest, and I'm like, I should see if I'm okay. And then I had to do some stuff earlier today too, so that didn't help the situation, I think. So I started stream later than I had wanted. But overall, we're doing okay. I'm still made some good progress. I just haven't started any new characters, but I finished like the line softening for one of them, and I'm hoping to finish the line I'm hoping to finish the line softening for this one as well. Oh! How is it pronounced? Is it Bartiki? Is that how it's pronounced? If you mind me calling you Bart or Bar for short. Hey, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Thanks so much for stopping by. We might be ending it here soon, I'm sorry. But I hope you're doing well, and I appreciate you stopping on by. Like I said, we're gonna be ending the stream here, soon, so unfortunately I don't think I probably won't, but sorry. Like I said, we're just doing some art, just having a playlist here. Do I have this on the hairline? I just realized I'm drawing on the hair. Oh, I thought I had this on the outfit. Oh no. It's an odd first message. Not gonna lie, it is a little bit, but overall I hope you're doing well. Alright. Okay, so yeah, so what I did with the crown here, I think, oh, you know what? You know what? Hang on, hang on. We're not done with the hair yet. I lied. Hold on. I'm gonna get... does that look too pale? Too past? I think that looks okay. Oh, you know what? Oh, no, 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 no. I'm already missing, like, so many lines I'm already missing. Oh. Let's see. Let me get these lines, actually. Hang on. You know, I like the fact that he's got the blue eyes and that the blue is incorporated ever so slightly in the design with the ropes as well as like the button on his shorts and in the sprinkles a little bit. So it's like a very minor detail, but I like the fact that they still incorporated the blue in this. It's a really good design choice. Whoever drew his model, I need to look it up on his Twitter, but whoever drew his model, and I don't know if he was the one who designed it. I don't know off the top of my head, but whoever designed it, him and somebody else, you guys did a fantastic job with this model. Oh, hi Whitney, hello! We're not gonna be here too long, I'm sorry. But thank you for the lurk, I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. Magical Friday Night versus Holy Quintet is my favorite. See, I'm sorry, I don't really play FNAF. I don't really play the FNAF games. I know of the FNAF games, like I know the lore and everything, and I did watch like other people play them back in the day. But I'm gonna be honest here, I have like so many other games on my list that they're not really on my priority to play. But I do like Madoka Magica. I do like the Magical Girl series. I'm a bigger fan of like the Precure series just because of how sweet some of the messages can be in that, and that it's like a legit Magical Girl series. I know Madoka Magica has like the scary Magical Girl, has a price twist, and I do love it, very much so. But the Precure series is always one of my favorites just because of just how much it reminds me of like Sailor Moon growing up. Loved it so much. Actually, I do have a lot of Precure on my soundtrack right now. Not my soundtrack, but you know, my music playlist going on. Absolutely love it. Especially, what was it? Hugto Precure? That one's my favorite. Cure Etoile is probably one of my favorite, my most favorite Precures ever. She's very well written. As well as like Cure Yell and Cure, Angie. I love Angie. I think it's no, it might be Angie. Cure Angie. I love them all. But the Precure series is amazing. But I get my Magical Girl fix from variety of places. I do like the music in Madoka Magica though. Who did it? It's the same composer as who did the Pandora Hearts anime. While the Pandora Hearts anime is not the best, like the best interpretation, it's still really good. I'm drawing on the wrong layer. It's still really good, but like the manga finished after the anime did. So it's like they had to do that, oh, we have to come up with our own ending scenario, but the music was like, mwah, fantastic. It was amazing. I still listen to it to this day. Absolutely love it. How are we doing with putting here? Does anyone else see anything off? Anything? Oh, the sprinkles! I forgot I wanted to do something with the sprinkles. Whoops. Oh, let's go like Madoka Magica, noted. Yeah, however, when it comes to Magical Girl series, definitely Precure is my favorite Magical Girl series. to be a brighter blue. I think that's the only time this dark blue was incorporated, wasn't it? Nope, duh, it's the green that wasn't incorporated. Okay. I didn't really do his cotton ball things justice, but oh well. Let's go back to the outfit. Yep, the dark blue is on here as well. God, I missed a lot in these colors. I'll have to fix that later. I'll do that after I get all the outline that I wanted done. And the reason I'm doing this is because I saw it in his concept art and really liked it. Or his model art, not concept art, model art, and I really liked it. So I'm doing it here. And then the lone green that's on the sock. Oh, Alaska, you genius. I say that with so much sarcasm. Why did I have to put just the one green? But it's too late now. I guess I could make it yellow if I so desired, but I'm stubborn. Maybe I should have incorporated green somewhere else. Oh well. Oh well! Alright, let's color in the colors that are missing. And then I think we might be done with pudding after this. Oh, yay! Perhaps. Maybe. I don't know. Let me take a look. Does anything look off? I don't think so. Oh, yep, something looks off. Hold on. Oops! Forgot the other half of the face. There we go. Let's see. I don't think there's anything else. I think I'm good. So does anything look obvious? I'm mostly asking myself that, sorry. I think everything looks good. Let me do one more take on Elias here. I like it. Okay, I think I like how they both turned out. Yay! So, okay, so it was mostly coloring today. No sketching, unfortunately. I wish I was feeling better to actually do maybe a little bit, but who knows? Maybe I might do something while I'm in our campaign. Maybe I might do a teeny bit of sketching. So, maybe. Perhaps. I don't actually know. But anyways, yeah, so there's one more. This is the free model. I still need to draw the arms for this one, but I will get him done. And then I have the base for Jay here, who I can actually show who Jay looks like. I don't know why I'm keeping it a secret. I should have drawn him much sooner, but I didn't, because I'm gonna be honest, I totally thought Jay was no longer with us. Turns out he just switched his Twitter account. So he's still gonna, like, still got a Twitter and everything, but this is who Jay's gonna be. And Jay's got like some sunglasses you can see in the bottom left there, so I'm gonna draw him with the sunglasses and everything. So that'll be for the second pose, and then you guys saw, this is the fourth free model that Amaji has made, so I'm gonna draw that one as well. I just gotta figure out how exactly the arms are gonna be. So I will do that on my own time. So I'll be excited to get those done, but for the time being, I got these two done, and you know what that is? Well, at least with the base colors. I still need to do like shining, shading, the hair shines, you know, metallic shines and stuff, but I will do that on my own time probably later, because none of them have that, so... Yeah, so 2 more added to the banner of people, yay! I'm really liking how these are all turning out so far. They're all really super cute, super fun. I'm really excited to continue this project. More and more are gonna be done, and I will probably post these on Twitter once I'm done too, but I'm gonna be honest, I think that's all I can handle today. I wish I was feeling better to actually do a little more sketching for you guys, because it does seem kinda pointless just to have one coloring and line softening stream, but it took me almost 3 hours just to do that because I'm not feeling the greatest. So that's embarrassing. But next time around, we'll definitely, I'll definitely be a little more productive for sure. But I wanted to say, yeah, thank you guys so much for staying. I wish I could have done like so much better for you guys, unfortunately. But next time, I'm hoping to do an art stream once a week. So hopefully, hopefully next week. I don't know about Sunday, but hopefully next week, I'll have another art stream and we'll be able to do more. Aw, thank you, Bean. You did a lot today. Thank you, I appreciate it. Oh god, don't worry. Sunday streams are always a bonus. Aw, thank you. Hopefully D&D can help snap me out of this, like, lethargic state I feel myself in. But overall, I'm having a blast. Thanks for the stream. I hope you get lots of rest. Also, hi Z! If you were lurking, thank you so much for the lurk. I really appreciate it. And you have a good one too. David, you have a good one. Thank you for the stream. Have a good night. Thank you. You had a long we did have a long stream yesterday. That was like 6.5 hours. Probably still tired because of that. And also like the cold that I got, so oh well. Thanks for the stream. Hope you feel better too. Brian, thank you so much again. I really appreciate it. You guys have a good one. Let's see who I have. Actually, let me switch the screen here. Boop. Let me see if there's anybody we can raid. Hold on. Who have we got? Who have we got? I won't be able to stay too long because I gotta make myself some dinner. But who can we raid? Who have we got? Thanks for streaming. Good to see you. Thanks for coming. Thanks you guys for staying. I appreciate it. Well, it looks like Sarithia is doing some Gardic phone from the look of it. Shit, it's an ad. I can't see. Oh no. Oh, you know what? It looks like Z might have literally just started. Maybe? Well, hold on. Oh, it glitched on me. Oh, shoot. Hold on, chat. Hold on, I want to raid somebody. Because I just realized that we reached like 20 viewers from what I'm seeing like on my other stuff. Oh my gosh. Wow, thank you. That's been a lot. That's a lot for me. So thank you guys so much. That really means a lot. I wish I could see what Zarithia's doing! Yeah, you know what? Let's go raid Zarithia so you guys can see some more art shenanigans. And because Zarithia's an awesome Demon Girl VTuber who does amazing impersonations, so we love Zarithia in this household. Also, thank you, Lappy, for the well wishes too. But we're gonna raid Zarithia, and we're gonna watch some We're gonna have some fun Gartic phone shenanigans from the look of it, and it looks like she literally just started, so we're gonna raid immediately. But again, thank you guys so much. Sorry I couldn't do more than I think I typically do, especially compared to yesterday, but I do greatly appreciate you guys sticking around, staying with me, and keeping me company while I do some drawing. It really helps motivate me. So again, thank you so much, and thank you all for the well wishes. I will get some good rest after D&D tonight to make sure that I'm good to go for next week. And also, Bart, again, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. You guys have a good one. Go tell Zarithia we said hi. I'll probably be lurking, like I won't participate or anything, but you guys have a good time raiding. I don't have a raid message. I'm sorry. I'm one of those streamers that have no raid messages. So just spam your favorite emotes for me. But yeah, go say hi to Zarithia. Participate if you feel like it. If it's allowed, I'm not entirely sure how she plays Gartic phone. But yeah, just have a fun time. I'll be lurking until D&D, but you guys have a good one, and I will see you later. So, bye!